And so let's talk about another area that can really affect your costs, and that is how customized is your solution going to be. So when you get a tool, and it's not just a PPM tool, one of the considerations that we should always consider is how customized am I going to make this? Now, a lot of these PPM tools are extraordinarily powerful in their ability to be customized to your business processes and your business needs. And it's always a business, it's a balancing act that you should think through, because if you use the tool out of the box, quote unquote out of the box, you're not going to have as much customization. You're going to be using the tool as it is and maybe conforming some of your processes to using the tool. The benefit to that is, well, there's very, very little from an implementation standpoint. Maybe the supplier's out of the box training is going to suit your team and you have minimal customized training you have to go through. And that can keep it very simple, very easy to scale and grow and use. But what you're giving up there is that a good tool that's well implemented and well adopted can do a lot to automate your processes, make you work more efficiently, and help you with your delivery. And usually that's one of the main reasons we're going to be buying a PPM tool. So it's usually more of a question of how crazy do we get with the automation? Do I create an intake process for new projects that has 1 or 2 steps of approval, or do I add 10 steps of approval and have it automating people or emailing people and automated approvals and reminders every so many days? You can get really crazy with very simple processes with this configuration and automation. And so much so that it can add just a little bit of cost, like 10% to a lot. It can double or triple the amount of professional services that are required to implement your PPM if you really insist on having it very customized to every one of your processes. So it's always a little bit of a balancing act. And you can have it the way you want to, but you can pay for it. But even so, one of the pieces of advice we want to give you that we see a lot of is, even if you want your organization to leverage 100 amazing customizations and features from your PPM tool, if you roll out a tool with 100 new features and try to put that in front of your user base, how many of those features do you think people are going to adopt? Probably none. Probably maybe they'll stumble with 1 or 2. The problem is you can't implement too many things too quickly. So we always recommend starting simple, roll out 5 features, get those embedded, get those really working well, make everybody go, wow, those 5 features are amazing, before you go on to the next ones.